My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire 2! Necrobinder. Yes, we're playing the Necrobinder. I got a little confused because I had some Necrobinder cards in the last run, and I was not playing the Necrobinder then. What do we think about question mark McGillicuddy over here? It is 2 elites, 2 rests, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question marks, early shop. Soulfish. Removing cards from the deck is a little risky against Soulfish. If I get there and I don't have any cards in the deck, I might just, he might just hurt me about it. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's get both of those strikes out of the deck. The sooner I find additional damage to put in here, the better I am. That's the turn we get him down. 16. 6 for the back. Just keep the temp HP on Asti. It's much easier to remove double strike as Necrobinder than many other characters because the temp HP on Asti, as well as the kind of general barricade that you're building up, really helps you along. Haun's lovely, but I gotta take I5. I gotta take a card that does something independently here. Second I5? Slide of Flesh I5? I'm gonna gotta defend this time. I can't get another strike out of that deck yet, I don't think. Oh, I do like the idea of this greed, but so little. There's so few cards in the deck that I really don't have any cards to hide it amongst. Pull aggro, Reeve, and drain power. Let's grab a pull aggro so that I have a defend upgrade. In general, I would say this deck is going really well right now. But if I can find a 0 cost, especially Asti attack, I'm not just going to exclusively hold out for that, but if I can find Flatten, god damn, we'll do Flatten. Will Flatten do work here? Will do Flatten work here? Snap for Asti retention. Yep. Yeah, it's good. Oh, so good. Take as much defense as I can get there. Yep. Because if I see high 5, I have to play high 5. Then it's not worth trying to push through the rest of that. High 5 again? Hell yeah. That'll do it. Take 8 more damage off the field. Look, we didn't end the fight without taking any more damage, but that was still really good. Shackling Potion, all enemies lose 7 strength for the turn, and Horn Cleat, second turn, gain 14 block, and Seance is the only one of those that has any place in this deck. That's tough. Boy. I'm gonna Seance through a defend. And I'm just gonna start throwing damage against Calcified in the front line. It's pedal to the metal here. I've got no choice. 14, we're fully defended this turn. I'll use high 5 and then a snap to keep a strike in the next hand to kill the Calcified Cultist in front. Pull aggro, Calcified Cultist in front is down. No vulnerability and 15 incoming. It only gets worse from here. Next turn would be 21 incoming damage. I would pull aggro and have 7, then... If I full block this turn, defend, bodyguard, right? I block the incoming 15. I move to the next turn. Next turn is pull aggro and unleash. Pull aggro gets us up to 11 health on Osti. 11 and 6 is 17 damage from unleash that turn. And then the enemy does 21 damage versus my 18 defense. No, I need to start attacking this turn. High Five needs to be played as one of my 2 cards here. If I don't have vulnerability access, I just can't. I'm kind of scared that the actual correct answer is keep bodyguard, take all but 2. Yeah, it's the only way I could confirm that we were going to kill that next turn. That's tough stuff there now. We got some rest sites to heal back up from this, thankfully. But like another tier 2 fight in the next space and I'm dead. 2 of these question marks being fights, by the way. I'm just saying, like I took the line for question marks, you know? I was preparing for question marks. I wasn't prepared to combat. I need invoke. I need some additional energy. Gonna go on for the money if I wanted to. Candelabra at the start of your second turn. Gain 2... I mean, start of our second turn, we get 2 additional energy and 14 block. That's pretty damn good. I'm gonna rest here just in case the next space would otherwise kill us. It does not. It offers us a parrying shield. Nice. As long as you end your turn with 10 block, you deal 6 damage to an enemy. That's really good here in the early game, especially. I'm going to use Stable Serum to retain this turn so that I can set up for a high 5 on turn 2. Take advantage of all the additional energy I have here. Get through Clumsy, pull aggro. Strike and unleash. We can retain that defend for another turn. And 9. So I could go 28 damage on this enemy right now. 28 damage does get you past your breakpoint, but it does not allow us to set up Invoke. So next turn would be then Invoke High 5. Woof. I have to split you this turn. I can't take this hit, so... And then it feels like vulnerability and invoke to set up for later. I keep that soul in the draw pile. Seance through. Basic defend. Soul. Interesting. Bodyguard pull aggro. Drop another high 5 to keep it for the next turn. I'm going to hit Shackling Potion because I'm vulnerable this turn. So Shackling Potion will take a lot more damage off the enemy than just 7. Unleash is... Do I play Unleash before cycling? I think I have to. I don't have the additional 14 to finish that. Next turn, the enemy's doing another big hit, so I need to be prepared for lethal next turn. I've got 16... I've got 16 and 9. I've got 25 damage available for you next turn. Which means if I want to take you out, I have to attack you this turn. Sadly, I don't have a good way to defend and use Parrying Shield for additional damage this turn. It's got to be defend and unleash. No choice. I mean, we made it through. So that's nice. We get a rare card for our troubles. We get the Eternal Feather to help us heal a little bit more. That might actually... I'll take a lethality here, and... What about Reaper Form? That gives us a way to actually kill a boss. Ooh. Yeah, I'll steadify some cards, thank you. Unleash and high five, just hold them for the right turns, please. Then I do get some healing coming into this in the first place, but I don't have the... I can't. I have to get the perfect draw on turn 2 for it to be reasonable for me to not upgrade, not rest there, sorry. I'll pull aggro through Unleash. Hold up. Actually, it's pull aggro strike. Sorry, pull aggro defend. Because the parrying shield will do... Yeah, half of the damage Unleash would have, but I can retain Unleash. It's better this way. Okay. Hey, one of the things we needed on this turn was definitely Reaper Form, and we got it. Seance through Beckon. Drop a Vulnerable Maker. Lethality before my first attack this turn, which should be Unleash after Bodyguard. And it will be Unleash after Bodyguard 33 and 33 Doom. Okay. I think we're currently living in the universe where I actually could have afforded to do it differently, but look, I couldn't have known I'm living in that universe until now, when I'm living in that universe. Snap to retain the other strike in hand. Strike. I'll snap to retain a pull aggro this time. Sadly, I drew both beckons. We'll seance through... Invoke. Double beckon, and then just drop Bodyguard. It's best I can do, sadly. 12 incoming this turn. With triple beckon in the draw pile, I don't draw anything. It's high five and unleash, and then I take 12, and the fight's ended. Okay, never mind. Turns out resting was appropriate. Misery, Hang, and Reaper Form. A zero-cost attack is not bad here, but it's not like it's that many debuffs that it's spreading. I do feel like there's a world where I could use Hang, Reaper Form, and like that actually allows me to stop focusing on Osty attacks. That's the choice. That's the choice through and through. Now I need to find energy. Start your turn, exhaust a card from hand and gain a strength. If I had any benefit from upgrading, from doing that, from exhausting cards, rather, maybe. Got a right-hand side here with 2 elites. Very early shot. Some early question marks. I think I'll take that. And Yummy Cookie to get our really important upgrades here. Extra turn of vulnerability. 25% more damage. Retention for Reaper Form and an extra energy out of Invoke. Lucky Sonic Reaper Form. Alright, buddy. It was gonna save me like 12 HP even in the worst version of that turn, so... This is definitely better than that. And then... Full aggro... Unleash Strike. Two damage to our actual body that turn. I'm not going to hit you enough times to put you on the ground next turn unless I start attacking you earlier. Fine, 15 health, I have to go up there. I get to keep my high five, though. I do think a copy of Flatten still makes a lot of sense in here, especially with the retain on high five. You're not going to catch me bing-bonging. Daughter of the Wind comes with us, then? Lethality double defend, no choice. Pull aggro, high five. Seance through. A useless draw. I mean, Reaper Form would have been able to close the fight, but I would have had to take damage that turn to use it. Yeah, it's much easier for just us to control just one target on the field. Haunt, Wisp, no escape. No need. Ooh, Hell Swift with lethality. Nostalgia. Nostalgia Hang. I can literally throw the nostalgia. I can literally throw Hang on top of my deck as I play at the first card of every turn. I'm gonna take that and maybe even the energy potion just to help me through these next two elites. Here I'll rest, so upgrade, so nostalgia becomes 0. Oof, that's not... Well, okay. Snap a bodyguard, play out some cards. Yeah, Desi first is the worst outcome for us. Oh boy. Okay, we did draw high five. That's huge. I need both high five this turn and also to play it. Then Unleash is 18 for a single, which means I'm going to have to follow up with Hang, which means I'm going to take out the target that's doing the most damage on the field then. And Unleash covers the rest of us. We don't have time for Reaper Form here at all. God damn, 1 HP off the kill. That actually worked out pretty well by the end, to be honest. Fairy in a Bottle and Pen Nib. Melancholy Grey Blast, Afterlife, no thank you. Necromastery, Animate, and Shared Fate. I think it's just Reanimate. I think it's just because Reanimate's defensive in a very important way for us. Festive Popper, start of the first turn, do 9 damage to all enemies. If we still had the Decimillipede in the future, I would not be upgrading here, but we don't. Oh, you butt. Alright, I'll look at the common cards, only because I can't afford not to there. Still open to... I'm still open to Flatten. And I'll take a Wisp. Ugh. I feel light on defense now. I'm gonna Energy Pot so that I can invoke and hang this turn. Tough second turn, didn't really get any advantage out of it, and that's the turn that we really need to be, like, taking full control of. Lethality's really good for us as well, versus Reanimate. I think I actually played Lethality. All right. Nostalgia, high five back on top of the deck, and then unleash. 1 HP remains. 17 incoming damage this turn. I mean, high five flatten kills. And then the Fair in a Bottle brings us back. 19 health, end of the fight. Molten Egg, whenever you add an attack card to your deck, upgrade it. Rattle, interesting. Misery's also a fun card to throw back on top of the deck in certain situations. I think Neurosurge to help us get through the energy to play some stuff is really important for us here. And I do think I can use Rattle with the amount of Aussie attacks I still have. Vulnerability versus AoE. Oh, AoE actually. Huh. Nice. Take it, it gets upgraded. Thank you, Molten Egg. Oh, sick. Reanimate, Wisp, Bodyguard, Seance through, Clumsy. That's about as good as first turns get for us, I think. Lethality. I'll hang. Exterminate. Then snap to keep defend, and then rattle. Nostalgia, pull aggro. Neurosurge draws, pull aggro again. Nice. Unleash for the kill. First copy of Defy. Thank you. I'm gonna upgrade pull aggro. I think I can get away with that now. I don't think I play Neurosurge first cycle here, though. Seance through... This time it'll be a strike. Reperform. The longer the fight, the more likely I am to destroy a strike rather than a power that would just get drawn and discarded. Or drawn and exhausted. Sorry, a curse that would get drawn and exhausted. I know words! I know some of them! Great use of the Candelabra and Horncleat to buy us a reanimate that turn. I'm gonna drop Nostalgia and then Secret, just in case. It didn't hit right, but that's fine. High five goes back to the top of the deck. Flatten. Wisp, rattle for 39 damage to you, then drop a defend. Sadly, the best we can do there. Nostalgia's gonna try and play Assault. Wait, did it fail and now the hang goes on top? No, sadly. I have to play pull aggro though. Start with lethality, just in case we draw into... We don't. Unleash makes... Flatten cost less. I don't need the Frantic Escape. The enemy's gonna die before that. It's either defend or it's invoke. Defend. Start your turn, add 2 doom to yourself. Alright, we got lethal. Neurosurge, and then 1, 2, 3. GG. Dex pot and Undeath Eidolon Devour. I'll take Undeath in anticipation of the possible Swift in the next floor, I guess, because none of the rest of these are going to do that much for us. tanks. Transform up to 6 cards into Maul. Maul's pretty good with Nostalgia, but we also have a better card with Nostalgia. Also, Maul, all the cards would be upgraded, admittedly, from the Maul Egg. I could turn... Is that what I'm supposed to do? I have no defense in this deck other than the defend. Whistle, of course. Buys us a free... It's gotta be Whistle, right? Yeah, give me Whistle. I like the idea of Maul, but I've got my own damage scaling solved 7 ways to Sunday. That is not what I need help with. I think we're dodging elites this line. I think I do better by not fighting elites, yeah. I think I just risk taking way too much HP damage to one particular elite. Wisp. Drop. Reperform. Nostalgia. Neurosurge. Yeah. Might as well start going, you see. Hangs back on top of the deck. But hang on top of the deck. Having the ability to instantly draw it as well would be ridiculous. Of course, I don't have that here, but we do win the fight that turn, so it went okay. Blow from Below, Blight Strike, and Deathbringer. Nope. Is Fireblock even worth playing here? I don't think so. I'll just play the Reperform. If only I had an anchor. Just hang and then exterminate. Ruins my enemies. Ruins them. Snap So and pull aggro. No. I don't have the energy to support another pull aggro yet. Friendship's nice. But do I want it? I don't think I do. Oh, wait, I can afford it and the removal? Okay, I'm going both then. One of you is going to steal strength this turn. One of you is going to steal dex. I'm going to put y'all out of cycle with one another. Usually they both attack on the same turn and both defend on the same turn. No more. Well, I mean, not that that really... not that that dictate really lasted that long. GG. I mean, I know that one's upgraded, but I'm still not taking it. Drop a speed bot this turn for our pull aggro and defend. Ooh, it's nice to see exterminate. I wish it was lethal though. Exterminate snap takes one of you off the field. Hey, no max HP loss. That's exactly how we like it. No need for anything so basic. Attack? Yeah. Give me Weaken Vuln. Sick. And it's innate, because it gets upgraded. Curl out to the right here, get Pendulum, draw an additional card every 3 turns. I'll take the uncommon potion, and we'll take a Clarity over colorless. Friendship only removes 1 strength now, please. Hey, I should have taken the... As it turns out, I should have taken the foul potions. I couldn't have known, so... I'm fine with it. Sick. Now all of the copies of Undeath that are created from this Undeath will have Retain, because we gave it Retain before copying it. That said, I'm probably not going to even copy it, so... It's nice to know the option was there. 1, 2, 3. Additional energy, great. Huge setup turn. I did it! I played Undeath. You got me. Gonna whistle and let him die. Veil Piercer. Next ethereal card costs 0. Don't have enough ethereal cards to really justify that. Right hand would come back pretty regularly. I think I can take a copy of you. Start with lethality. God, I was hoping to get more defense than that. It's okay. I mean, it's not. I'm sad about it. Defend, and I'm gonna snap a Mad Science and then flatten. Sadly, I could not weaken you that turn. Neurosurge is becoming a little tougher. Probably not gonna play Neurosurge yet. Pretty scared about that, actually. Friendship, Invoke, Unleash. Sadly, I gotta take some burn damage here as well, but I have the additional energy and summon next turn. Thankfully, we've also got Weaken for you. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to fight elites. Alright. Enemy dead. I'm going to have to rest 1 billion health. Decoria. Merchants, cards, relics, and potions are decreased by 20%. Oh, thanks. Death's Door is a surprisingly large amount of block if I can get it. And I think I just take Shared Fate. It's going to be important in both of those boss fights. Rest our way back up to 51 health and then see how we shape up. I think I'm better against the Queen than Eon Glass by miles. I will take the additional Clarity Extract this first turn. I think that justifies playing Neurosurge, goddammit. Take the strength away from... No. Take the strength away from the Queen, because I'm going to be killing Torch Amalgam pretty damn quick here. Yep. Reperform. Death's Door. Hit the front line. Invoke. Oh, wow. That's it. That's done. And rattle for 2 hits on the Queen. Yeah, that's why we took your strength away. Incoming is 15 this turn. Let's go nostalgia, lethality. Hang won't work. But if I high five, I can set up vulnerability on you as well as attack you 2 more times, which does save Osti on 1 HP. Death's Door, we got you weakened, and then Bodyguard for some additional health, and then just go all out next turn. High five, Latin, unleash, Latin. This one's gonna be annoying. Yeah, 30 incoming damage this turn, and I'm really not good at defending it. I'm gonna enter the next fight on 30 health. But, got a dex pot with us. I can't play Neurosurge in this first cycle. There's literally 0 chance. Which means it's Mad Science defend it. Oh, God. Do I defend 1 more health by playing a right-hand hand, or do I just hold? I think I have to hold. God damn. Okay. Seance through. What is the least useful card in this cycle? It's gonna have to be Ascender's Bane. Whistle will work. I'm gonna whistle and then snap to retain hang. Hang is a debuff on the enemy, unfortunately, so I do actually need to solve that. Lethality for the 2 draw. Okay. I'll defy to remove your weaken there, great. Then Shed Fate to lower your strength, and Friendship for additional energy on following turns. We get to retain Hang as well as the Reperform. Okay, Nostalgia, Hang, Nostalgia. I can start. Nostalgia Hang, it's on the top of the deck now. God, I want to play that Reperform so bad, but I've not played Invoke yet. And I have to play defense this turn. So Rattle is currently a bunch of damage here. So is Unleash. Let's use Unleash, then Rattle. I'm gonna throw Hang, goes back on top of the deck. Then Undeath, Death's Door, Unleash. Holds. So I'll have the energy next turn to play Reperform. And first attack or skill I play. Yep, play Reperform, play Hang, it goes back to the top of the draw pile. Next turn, Hang is I die next turn. Next turn, Hang is lethal on the enemy, and then I die. Really good draw could save us. Does Defy save us? Defy saves us. GG. Woo! We did it! We did the Nostalgia Hang! Oh! Oh, I've been waiting for that. Oh, that feels good. Now I need Nostalgia Rampage and Nostalgia Kingly Punch. I'll settle for the Nostalgia Hang to start out with. Yeah, I 100%, given the way that those last two fights went, I think I did need to dodge as much as I did. This fight was pretty mean as well, but we did have the ability to recuperate by the end of it. Whew. G and another dang G. For the moment, though, my name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2, top left. This is a series playlist for all my contents with the game past, present, and future. YouTube recommendations are down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting it are public on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays out above the thank tier. And a special thanks to this episode to Moloko. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves and hopefully we'll see you all next time.